as the van doors slam shut, muffling Kira's forced smile. Steve catches a glint of red, a tiny blinking light clinging to her guitar case. Relief washes over him. The tracker.
Damn it.
The van speeds away, leaving Steve standing alone in the dusty street. He pulls out his phone, his fingers flying across the screen, activating the tracker. A small red dot pulses on the map, leading him north. He jumps in his Jeep and follows. Meanwhile, inside the van, Kira sits rigid, her fear masked by a carefully constructed facade of distress. Matthew sneers, enjoying her apparent discomfort.
Quit your sniveling. Boss man's waiting.
Just leave me alone.
The van lurches to a stop. Matthew yanks open the doors, practically throwing Kira onto the cold concrete floor of what looks like an abandoned warehouse.
Don't forget the guitar, you idiot.
There's your songbird, boss.
Kira falls to her knees, her scratched arms exposed. Paul Grant, initially annoyed by the commotion, notices her trembling form. His expression softens.
What's this? What have they done to you, child?
I'm so sorry. I couldn't get back.
Shh. It's all right. You're safe now. No more American stress. We'll fix you right up. You'll be saved for the love of it for your country in no time.
Paul wipes away Kira's tears, a predatory glint in his eye. Matthew and his friend exchange uneasy glances, sensing a shift in their leader's mood.
Right, boss. We'll just, the outside then.
I like the dentist chair so bright. I like the dock's cold steel light.
Matthew and his friend shuffle out, exchanging nervous glances. The heavy warehouse door clangs shut behind them, leaving Kira alone with Paul Grant. The silence amplifies the unsettling hum of the equipment.
This way, my dear. Let's get you settled. We have much to do. Kennedy awaits your voice.
He ushers Kira towards the soundproof room. Inside, a Canadian flag hangs prominently behind a microphone, illuminated by harsh studio lights. Wires snake across the floor, connecting various pieces of recording equipment. In the center of the room sits a large, ominous-looking machine humming softly.
So, what song am I singing?
A classic. Burton Cummings' Share the Land. A true Canadian anthem, reimagined for our cause.
He hands Carrie a sheet of lyrics. She glances at them, feigning interest, while surreptitiously scanning the room for escape routes. Her eyes keep returning to the machine.
That's quite the machine. Is that the hypnotic buffer machine?
Indeed. State of the art. Cost me a pretty penny, but essential for our message to truly resonate. Think of it as amplifying the patriotism.
Kira's stomach clenches. She needs time, a distraction, anything to buy herself a moment to think.
Would you mind if I use the restroom before we start? On edge.
Of course. Down the hall, first door on the left. Don't take too long. Canada needs you.
Kira hurries out of the room, her heart pounding against her ribs. As soon as the door closes behind her, she leans against the wall, taking deep breaths. The hallway is dimly lit, smelling of dust and mildew.
Kira, think, Steve, Jeremy, they're counting on me. I have to get out of here, or at least buy them some time.
Her eyes land on the slightly ajar or marked storage. An idea, reckless and desperate, sparks in her mind.
Here goes nothing.
Inside, stacks of old newspapers, dusty boxes, and cleaning supplies clutter the cramped space. A small window, high on the wall, offers a sliver of moonlight. Kira spots a fire extinguisher.
This is insane, but it might just work.
She lights a match, the small flame flickering against the darkness. The newspapers catch quickly, the small fire growing. Kira hides the fire extinguisher behind a stack of boxes, her heart pounding.
Hopefully, that'll cause enough chaos.
She splashes water on her face, trying to compose herself before returning to Paul Grant.
Maybe I'll be there to shake your hand, maybe I'll be there to share the land. But they'll be given away when we all live together. We're talking about together now.
Excellent. You're a natural. Ready to record?
Paul, oblivious to the growing fire, adjusts the dials on the hypnotic buffer machine.
Just give me a minute to warm up my vocals.
Outside the building, Steve watches from the shadows. A flicker of orange light catches his eye.
That doesn't look good. I hope Kira knows what she's doing.
He adjusts his earpiece, trying to contact Jeremy. But static fills the line. The smell of smoke begins to drift through the night air.
Damn it, Jeremy, where are you? Damn it, Jeremy.
The acrid smell of smoke intensifies, stinging Steve's eyes. The orange flicker grows into a hungry blaze.
Kira.
He bursts into the room, a thick cloud of smoke billowing around him. The recording equipment crackles and sparks, wires exposed and spitting fire. Paul Grant stands frozen, a look of shock plastered on his face. The hypnotic buffer machine lying broken at his feet.
Where's Kira?
She was just here with Heather. They should have gotten out.
Steve's heart pounds in his chest. He can't see Kira anywhere. He grabs Paul Grant by the arm.
We have to find her, now.
This way. I think there's a fire escape down this hall.
They push through the smoke-filled hallway, the heat intensifying with each step. Paul fumbles for the door handle, his hands shaking.
Hurry.
Paul wrenches the door open, revealing a metal staircase choked with smoke. They descend quickly, the air becoming slightly clearer as they move further down.
Kira.
Kira lies unconscious, her hands cuffed to the rail. The smoke swirls around her, obscuring her face. Panic grips Steve.
Kira, wake up.
These damn things are stuck. I can't get them open.
Steve frantically pats Kira's pockets, searching for the handcuff key Kate had given her. The flames crackle above, the heat radiating down the stairwell. Time is running out.
Kira, please. Quickly.
Dice.
Together, Steve and Paul lift Kira, carrying her limp form down the remaining steps and out into the cool night air. They lay her gently on the grass, the dampness seeping through her clothes.
Oh, thank goodness you're all right. I was so worried.
You tied her to the railing, didn't you?
I did it for you, Paul. For the cause. That siren was a traitor? I could feel it.
Steve ignores their exchange, his focus solely on Kara. He starts CPR, rhythmic compressions against her chest, his breath spuffing into her smoke-filled lungs.
If she doesn't make it, you're going down for attempted murder. You hear me?
Kira, please, wake up.
A faint cough rattles in Kira's throat. Her eyelids flutter open, her gaze hazy and unfocused.
What? What happened?
You're okay. You're safe now.
Thank God, Kira. Everything is going to be just fine.
Kira leans against Steve, her breathing ragged, her body trembling. The fire trucks wail in the distance, the flashing lights painting the scene in flickering red and blue. Heather watches them, her expression unreadable. The tension hangs heavy in the air, a palpable sense of unease settling over the group.
Fine? How can anything be fine after this?
In the blue depths
Siren.
where the sun barely pierces, lived a mermaid princess with dreams
Sirens
in her
wail,
fins.
growing closer.
Italian
Red and blue lights flash, reflecting in Kira's wide, disbelieving eyes. The acrid smell of smoke hangs heavy in the air.
The Australian currents, he swam
Paul
with
Grant,
grace.
you're under arrest.
Prince of the waves with a smile on his face. But his
This isn't
mother
over. Canada hasn't seen the end of the Maple Leaf Forever movement. Mark my words.
Paul, I did it for you. I love you, that. That siren was a traitor. I could feel it.
The officers ignore Heather's outburst, shoving her into the back of the van. Paramedics arrive, rushing towards Kira with a stretcher.
Ripples in a bond meant to share.
Just breathe. Kira, they want to check you over. It's protocol.
Lola and Tina rush towards Kira, their faces etched with worry. Tina throws her arms around Kara, careful of the oxygen mask. Lola kneels beside them, her hand on Kira's shoulder.
We saw the smoke. We were so scared. Are you all right, dear? What happened?